Many things are brewed and cooked in this show. One of our YouTube rivals wants to get into the Bitcoin business. How about that one? You may already know about the Rumble app. We are going to look at yesterday's XRP picture and let you know what we find. We're going to compare it to where we are now. We are going to do some Bitcoin chain link stuff too. After that, we'll look into this claim. Right now, it's just a rumor. Until Bitstamp or Robinhood let us know what's going on with derivatives. Will they really be adding their name to the XRP ledger? That means it's game, set, match. Everyone have a good night. We are going to win. Do you think XRP should take that top spot? This is how we do it. Let's get to the point. Bitcoin is worth $97,212. That went down by 0.93%. The price of Ethereum is $3,385. It's down 2.32% right now. The USDT and USDC are both getting close to their dollar pegs. $2.27 is the main value of XRP. It's 1.87% in the red, which means there is a slight downward trend. The value of all cryptocurrencies on the market is $3,354 million. Before we get that fix, everything is now ready for the big fireworks show coming up in Q1. In March and April, right before the huge price drops that will happen in cryptocurrency later in 2025 around tax time. Nothing has changed. If it changes, you'll be the first to know. Make sure the alarm bell is set off. Even though the price of Bitcoin has gone down, the bull market is still going strong. This is the reason. As it says, this story comes from thecryptominute.com. After hitting a new all-time high of $108,268 for Bitcoin, the price dropped by about 70%, which was not a good look. The price of the product dropped to a low of $92,281 because of this. I now said something. I said that Bitcoin would never fall below $90K during this bull run and cycle. In the past, I've been right, and I still believe that. The recent policy statement by the U.S. Federal Reserve, which included a 25 basis point rate cut at its most recent FOMC meeting, has been blamed for this big drop in prices. Interest rate cuts are good for the cryptocurrency market, but the Federal Reserve said it will cut its original projection of 4 rate cuts in 2025 from 4 to just 2. This will make buyers sell off a lot of riskier assets. As expected, the sharp drop in Bitcoin's price made people worry about the future of the asset, especially since cryptocurrencies are huge right now. There you have it. You can see the chart. You can see the small downward movement. This story says that Bitcoin prices have been going up since October. This is why I keep stressing how important zooming out is. During this time, the main coin has gone up from $60,200 to more than $108,000. More than $40,000 has been added to the price. In this case, the gap between Bitcoin's SMA 200 and SMA 365 is seen as proof that the asset's bullish structure is still in place. Because of this, a lot of people choose to look at the 15-minute or even 24-hour chart. But you should zoom out and look at this from 3 or 6 months ago. If you did that and went back to October, you would see that many of these assets are still going up, even though Bitcoin and the cryptocurrency market as a whole are worth less. This is just how cryptocurrencies usually act during a cycle or bull run. We're not just going to keep running up. There will be changes made. We can continue our climb to the top once those changes are made and a new base is found. It's only at blow-off tops that you can see these markets keep going up and up. When a blow-off peak happens, the price starts to go down and won't go back up like it was before. It will start to go back up as soon as money starts to leave, either because people are taking profits or moving to assets that haven't run yet. Remember that Bitcoin now controls the market, so it's not over until it has fun. You should pay attention to and write down something here. After that, we talked about this. Tether has put $775 million into Rumble, a site for sharing movies, more than 41% more shares of Rumble have been bought. This article says that the huge stablecoin Tether is in talks to invest $775 million in Rumble. A press release released on Friday said that Rumble would use $250 million of those funds to run its business and the rest to pay for a $7.50 tender offer for up to 70 million shares of its regular stock. The same $7.50 per share is being paid by Tether for its shares. I quote, "As we get ready for the next stage of our growth, I'm sure Tether will be a great partner that can put a rocket pack on top of Rumble." Apollo, the CEO of Tether, says that platforms like Rumble could offer a trustworthy, unfiltered option because trust in traditional media is falling. This is interesting, I think. The next Rumble rounds will be really big, especially if YouTube doesn't change anything about the prize or payouts in cryptocurrency. We don't have to go that far, but people can donate cryptocurrency if they want to. Rumble is using Tether, which suggests that there is a cryptocurrency plan in place, like a tipping system or a way to make money with USDT. This will bring Tether to the platform. What is this going to do? It will make the YouTube bot catch fire. We need to see what YouTube does next. You might not be able to use YouTube with Tether. It's possible that YouTube will start to accept payments in a stable currency and back it with RLUSD. Or they start taking cryptocurrencies as payment for tips or memberships. People, pay attention to this. This is pretty big news right now because YouTube isn't going to sit back and let Rumble take off. It makes me think of the matter with MoneyGram and Western Union. When Western Union's bot said that it would work with MoneyGram, MoneyGram set it on fire. That was a long time ago, please forgive me. In the following years, what did Western Union do? Said they were going to invest in digital assets. We know for sure that MoneyGram and Stellar are working together now. They are using USDC and Stellar's network to bring people on board and take them off. MoneyGram knew they had to do something different to beat Western Union, so they were the ones who made the first move. What are they going to do to make things better? Cut down on your back-end running costs. In fact, this is what digital assets do. They cut down on customer prices and speed up the process. We will leave out the charts for the length of this video, but we'll talk about them in the second movie of the day. I want to make sure we cover this. I didn't know about CSUN research before. It was marked with a gold star. What does that mean in real life? Sorry, you have to pay to play. If you have enough money, you will be able to get a gold tick. But since Andrew Devise put this out there, they are starting to understand the deal. He said that a group of 30 of the world's largest business banks were going to start offering cryptocurrency services through Bitstamp and Ripple. This seems to be Ripple's FX market coverage for on and off ramps and payments. It's similar to the work they did with eToro. This is much bigger than I thought it would be because the top 30 central banks in the world will be using Bitstamp to offer cryptocurrency trading services to their users. Trading and exchanging digital goods is an advanced use by institutions. A lot of new big traders and investors are likely to be interested in XRP because it is partly owned and serves as the settlement layer for FX liquidity needs. Remember that it uses XRP if the XRP system is used. The XRP system is used if LUSD is used. The XRP record is used more. More XRP is burned and more XRP is burned and more XRP is used. When you add up millions, then billions, and maybe even trillions of transactions over time, you can see that XRP is deflationary. Price movement can be found by looking at supply and demand, according to economists. Pay attention to what Bitstamp and Robinhood have planned for 2025. Let us keep an eye on things. I believe this is just the beginning of something big. Things will begin to fit together after this. Wonderful times.